And we are live. I love saying that. Welcome to another watch party. It's been a minute, actually 1 week to be precise, so not a minute technically. But hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back in. We got another episode of Hawkeye on our hands, and this time we have not seen the episode before the watch party, which means we will have more reactions because last time we'd already seen them. It was very early. It was a week of Thanksgiving. A lot was going on. Very excited for this watch party. I feel like it's actually the first one we've done for Hawkeye. I ripped out the Die Hard Christmas sweater. It says ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun, and it came with this little stain for some reason. So I don't know why that is, but
I don't have
let's do this thing.
tangly hair right now. Sorry, guys.
Much
better.
Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. That Star Wars guy, Young Jesus, Ellie, Leilani, Zilla, how we doing? Drop your questions, predictions for the episode. Dr. Cinema's in here. I'm about to post Zach's reviews. What's up? I'm about to post on the story, on the Instagram story that we are live. But yeah, drop your predictions for episode 3, as well as your thoughts on the first 2 episodes, please. I'm very curious. I know we discussed it over the course of the last. We put out a spoiler review, so there's a lot to talk about. But at the same time, there isn't. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna post this real quick. Boom.
I feel like this episode's gonna be about Echo.
Really? I mean, that would make sense. Left off with her. Here's the real question. Humor us in the chat. Yelena, yes or no? Kingpin, yes or no?
No and no. Maybe Yelena at the end of this episode.
That would be amazing. I would actually have a crazy reaction. I made a video talking about how, sorry, copy link. I made a video talking about how I think this show needs a cameo like that to get it hype, to get the hype going. Because in WandaVision, the hype was kind of there, but when Evan Peters Quicksilver came on, skyrocketed that show. Broke the internet, I might add. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll have a cameo like that in this? Like, would Yelena generate that hype?
No. A show will generate hype, but not that hype.
Boom, just posted on the Insta story. All right, let's see. Daredevil Kingpin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people are fans of that show. Would that generate a ton of hype or not? It would, like you said, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be that not catastrophic, but the chaos on the internet? No. I think it would be kind of a big deal because I think that would kind of confirm Daredevil. Ooh. Hold on. I told them we would have something, so I gotta give them something.
What do you have?
Pick a song. I like this one, so we're gonna play this one. Christmas music, baby. It's December. It's December.
I pay my rent. It's also Clint Muller's birthday.
But yeah, I think we'll see him. Maybe not this episode, but they need to have a good cliffhanger because after tonight, we're halfway through. That's nuts. It is December. Yeah, nuts, Abby, nuts. Happy December. I think this would be a very fun one to binge all at once. And I even said that actually after I watched it the first time, I was like, this is one that more so than the others, I want to binge all the way through. Because again, it didn't really leave off. Or sorry, it picked up right where it left off, unlike the other shows for the most part.
Do you think it'll do that again today?
Or
do you think they just did that because it was a 2-episode premiere?
Oh, I literally think this episode is going to open like
with Echo's face in the red shot,
with the dude like walking in, and then Echo turns around, and then it's going to go like Hawkeye, just like episode 2 did. I think it did the same kind of thing, and then I think we'll get right into the episode. Dreaming. Oh, why? Ooh, I like this one. Let's find one. Little Hawkeye episode 1 ending song. I have to say it. Green means go match the mo. I'm wearing green too.
A girl with 6 million followers using my items.
Ooh, that's cool. But yeah, happy December, guys. Alvin, what's good? I think Yelena next week, honestly. Yeah, I agree. I want her this week, but probably next week.
I think this week because...
You think this week?
Yeah, I think she'll be at the end of this episode just because Either that or Kingpin, because if they're gonna, it's only 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm. You gotta bring her in soon. You know what is gonna happen this episode, which is confirmed by Marvel. I think they put out a post. It was like tomorrow. It was pictures of Kate and Echo interacting, and it was the van like chase scene. I'm gonna call it the van chase scene, even though they're not in the van.
I think they break out of that building in daylight.
Yeah, so I think that I guess they have to spend a night there, or it's how late into the morning is the real question. Like, is it like 6 a.m. when they got captured?
I think we're gonna learn more about that one guy that took his mask off. So he was like specialist, named like Kazi or something.
Mm-hmm.
We're learning more about him.
Probably will.
I'm gonna eat some of this popcorn.
Go for it. Kingpin, yes. Yelena, no. We'll see.
I think that could
be a post-credit scene, Yelena.
I think something's happening at the end of this episode.
A post-credit scene.
It's either something's happening either at the end of this episode, or they're gonna have to give us a season 2. Because there's no way they're bringing in Kingpin and wrapping up Yelena's beef with Hawkeye.
No shot.
The next 3 episodes if they don't bring them in this episode.
Yeah, I think we'll see Echo in action today. Absolutely. Let us know what time it is where you guys are. It's 2:34 a.m. here, so the episode drops in about 16 minutes. Also, hit that like button. It helps out 17 people in here. Let's get 17 likes. Last episode only for Yelena. I don't know about that. That would be a little too rushed in my opinion. At least the lady she shows up is like the beginning of episode 5. But I think they'll end an episode with her.
Here's the thing. You guys have to think about it like this. Sure, it's fine for WandaVision to end off on a cliffhanger because we know Wanda's going to be Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Falcon Winter Soldier wasn't even really a cliffhanger. That was a solid ending to a show.
Yeah.
Loki, cliffhanger, Multiverse of Madness, Loki season 2 was already confirmed. Hawkeye, I'm willing to bet my firstborn there's not going to be a Hawkeye movie. Unless it's for specifically Kate Bishop, I'm willing to bet my firstborn that there will not be a movie for Clint Barton's Hawkeye.
There's just no way that's happening. Hell, look at it this way. If we haven't got one by now, why would we get one? It's been 9 years since Avengers.
Black Widow literally
damn near 10 years.
Black Widow just got one, and hers didn't really even do all that well, so I doubt they're gonna give one to Hawkeye.
No. And Kate's obviously not going anywhere, but if they make a movie with her, it'll be like a team up movie that she shows up in. It won't be her own solo movie, in my opinion. But yeah, keep dropping your predictions. I like this. We got the Christmas music. Any recommendations? Drop in the chat. Shout out Ember Cases. Always got to. She's the best. Let's see. I feel like when we see Yelena, it will be a post-credit scene, and you would just hear her voice. I don't know. I think they'll go face reveal.
I think we've already seen her in the trailers and TV spots, and no one's talking about it because she's wearing a mask. There's a scene where you can see Kate and Echo in one other position on a roof, and Kate shoots something and blows it up. It's a very quick moment.
Yes.
But if you pause it, you can see Kate, and she's in her normal uniform. So she's in her new costume, which means it has to happen before she gets her new outfit, right?
Yeah.
Or she's in her regular one, the one that I have. And you see Echo, and then you see another person who has this mask with like some sort of weird like 4 eye goggle things, which is very similar to what Yelena looks like in the comics. And we know that Yelena's character is wearing a mask because there was a Funko Pop list that was leaked a while ago. That was like, and it so far it's been true. There's a Clint Funko Pop, a Kate Funko Pop with Lucky because that's what the list said.
Yep.
And then there's 2 Yelena Pops, one without her mask and one with the mask. So her character has a mask. The mask resembles her mask in the comics. And who else would be significant enough to be on that roof with Kate and Echo?
Yeah. I think that you're onto something with that.
It's not Hawkeye.
You're onto something with that. What if that's how this episode ends, is like they're fighting? And
it could be.
Oh, I hope it is. We would go crazy. Because
that scene happens at night, so we're definitely going to go through like a night cycle, I feel like.
It's going to be hype. Yeah, so that means this episode would span an entire day unless Yelena's revealed at the beginning of the episode and then it carries over and they break out. Here's the real question. So you know the scene of them like in the ice skating rink shooting the bows?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what?
She's in her new outfit.
Okay, that's what I wanted. That's what I needed the clarity on, is the outfit.
If I have one superpower, it's putting together what order scenes will come in from trailers. I did it with No Way Home at the very, very beginning, like with the first trailer.
Yeah.
I'm a genius, and I don't know what to say.
You are a genius. We did get our No Way Home tickets for 4:30 p.m. Eastern time on December 16th. I was stressing.
It's our anniversary.
It is our anniversary. That's gonna be a fun one. I was stressing about like, oh, I'm not gonna get him. I went to sleep and I got him with no problem. It was just an influx of people on AMC and all the other websites. Merry Christmas. Thank you. It is the 25 days till Christmas, or 24. I don't know. I can't do math. 24 plus 1 is 25. So sounds about right to me. Merry Christmas. The show is setting up the stepdad as the villain. I think his name's Jack. But I feel like the Eleanor's the actual villain of the story. Might I add, she even killed Kate's dad.
I don't think she's a villain.
Wait a second. I actually didn't think about this until now. They never showed Kate's dad die. That's the number one rule in Marvel.
I think it's because they didn't want to get into it, because in the comics, she loses her mom, not her dad.
Oh, okay.
She loses her mom at a young age. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in here, from what I gather, she like loses her mom at a young age, and then I think later on her dad dies, but her mom comes back because her mom's a vampire.
Ooh. I think something super suspect with her mother. I don't know. I don't think she's I don't know if she's a full-on good guy. I
think she's one of those people. She's like what I would be. I think her mom is the equivalent of a gray Jedi. She's not good, but she's not evil.
Okay.
She's just willing to get her hands dirty for things to go well. And I think there's definitely something up with her mom, because A, you don't just marry a guy that is that sus and not know anything about it. B, she doesn't look stupid. Like, she genuinely looks like a smart person. Like, I don't think she's stupid. And she owns a business company. Like, she owns a security company. Sorry, it's early.
You're fine.
She owns a security company. So I feel like we've seen Kate use her security company where she can like track Clint's phone or whatever. And I'm like, if Kate can do that and it's not even her security company, like, what on earth can Eleanor do?
Yeah.
She also, nobody has the girl boss bob haircut and is not in on something.
That's actually a fact. Echo show finna be dope. Hopefully we see Daredevil. They might actually tee up Daredevil for the show in like a post-credit scene. Who knows? My theater has a press screening for No Way Home this Friday. Well, hopefully you get to see it, dude. That would be cool. These next two episodes have a combined runtime of 80 minutes, so 40-40, maybe. I think this will be about 40-45 minutes. I think that's going to be the trend here. I think the finale will be about an hour, if I had to guess. Hello, Jedi Princess. It's 12:34, so a lot of people are actually on the West Coast time or the Mountain time, actually. Let's see. Knives Out vibes from the mystery part of the show, and I love it. Very cool. We got my IMAX for Thursday. Very nice. That's gonna be lit. That'll be cool. The halls with boughs of holly. Fingers crossed in the chat. Fingers crossed emojis that we actually get Yelena at the end of this episode, because I want something to get hyped for, and I think that would really do it. And I've been a big fan of the show so far. 2 episodes in, I'm digging it. Best part about living in the middle of nowhere, I got my tickets with no problem. That's actually kind of true. Like, if you live in a small town.
We live in the city of Atlanta.
Yeah. Or just like anywhere within like a radius of the city of Atlanta is selling out pretty quick. So it's pretty crazy. White Christmas, I played that one. What a great song. 27 people in here. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to hit the like button. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's a feel-good song if I've ever heard one. Pre-ordered the Kate and Clint pops. Cam, yeah, you did that, right?
I pre-ordered the Kate one.
Yeah.
Over my dead body, am I gonna order a Hawkeye pop? I have that. I think you got it. Where it's that 2-pack. One is Spider-Man and one is Hawkeye from Civil War. I got it because I needed Spider-Man because I collect every Spider-Man pop.
Yep.
Threw Clint away. Didn't even. I don't even know.
I sold the Clint, I think.
Might be in your closet or something.
I actually think I sold it. Remember when we went to Plastic Empire? Yeah.
It's gone.
I sold it because it didn't stand up. I had it outside of the box, and I couldn't keep it in the box because I didn't have the other things. It would fall over.
No, we sold it because fuck Clint.
I like the good vibes. Good vibes for
I'm just kidding.
good vibes. I know that Fulcrum from
I want Yelena to come into the show sooner rather than later because she'll distract people from being obsessed with Kate. I don't care. how selfish that sounds.
This episode has to move the story a lot, so Elena has to show up today. Fair. This is a pivotal episode, the halfway marker already. It's nuts. I pre-order. You know what I did pre-order though, pop-wise? Luke from The Mandalorian glow-in-the-dark lightsaber. That is so dope. One of the coolest pops I've ever seen. It is weird that the UK is getting it a day early. UK gang, yeah. I know Lewis. Lewis isn't in here right now, but Lewis definitely going to see it that day, I'm pretty sure. Dun, dun. I live in an English town, so I had a lot of seats to choose from. Very nice. Cam, would you like to go on a...
Why do I hate Clint? Listen, I honestly don't hate him. He's just like not my favorite. I'm chill with like him becoming a better character through the show and whatnot. But even right now, I've had a very open mind about him in the show. Like I've been looking forward to the show for Kate, but I've also been looking forward to it in terms of, oh, maybe the show will make me like Clint Barton as a character. But he's so cynical. Like I don't like him right now.
Fair.
Sorry, I don't. He's got his funny moments for sure, but other than that, he's like super, super cynical. And I'm just like, lighten up a little bit. Like you're gonna be fine.
Santa.
He just reminds me of someone who is just like you're stressing yourself out. No offense.
So I remind you of Clint?
No, but you both share this one quality.
Fair, I guess.
Where you're just like, you're stressing yourself out. Just breathe.
Yeah.
Take a minute. Take a breather. See? Exactly.
By the way, I think green's one of my favorite colors. I don't care. Green and red combo, I know it's like aesthetically not supposed to go together. Is that a fact?
Mm-hmm. He only knows that because I told him that.
Correct. I like it though.
Red and green are
and
colors that are not
by the way, my opinions on Clint, I don't hate Clint, don't love Clint. I think he's a fine character. I've actually appreciated what they've done with him so far in the show. Got tickets for the 17th because Thursday was booked and the websites were crashing. I'm going to stay off YouTube and Insta. Yeah. That week, honestly, even starting on the 15th, guys, I don't recommend going on social media at all.
I don't trust the Brits.
We have some fellow Englishmen in here.
I don't trust you Brits. They have been salty since they lost the war, and this is their payback.
All of Europe gets it on the 15th. Is this payback for Venom 2?
I trust the rest of Europe, but the Brits, don't trust them for a minute.
Sorry
if you're British.
Oh man, that's funny. Let's see.
You gotta admit, you guys are slippery people.
If it's anything like Falcon and Winter Soldier, this episode has to be pretty big. I think so. Yeah. What was Ep 3? Was that Zemo at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
No, it was at the beginning. Episode 3 is Madripoor.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. What was the end of episode 3 that was so big? Oh, was that where they got in the car and it was like, can you move the chair up? And he was like, nah.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode 4 is the one with the really crazy ending where John Walker just murders someone.
I haven't trusted the Brits since March 25th of 2013? 14?
Let's see. Val appearing on Hawkeye, thoughts? I was talking about this earlier. She has to, in my opinion.
Possible. I bet, you know what? Val and Eleanor would be besties. They would be. You know who Eleanor is?
The mother of Hawkeye? Or mother of Kate, sorry, right?
Yeah. Well, you just said the same sentence twice.
Ooh. Kate Hawkeye? I think that's honestly, it's going to be like a Falcon and Winter Soldier, Captain America and the Winter Soldier situation. Like, they're teeing her up to be Hawkeye. Everyone can kind of see it. So she'll be known as Hawkeye at the end of it. They wouldn't have called it Hawkeye and basically made her the main character, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be, I think, when Yelena comes into the show, this is going to be the first time in all of Phase 4 that a character has been in 2 projects, is it not? Because even Hawkeye wasn't in Black Widow.
Val was technically in 2. She was in Black Widow, and she was in
a main character.
Yes. Wong will be in Wong was in Shang-Chi, and he'll be in
no, like currently, like not will be.
Oh,
we don't want to will be in Multiverse of Madness. Like
yeah. Then yes.
Because so far none of them nothing in Phase 4 has interacted.
Fair.
And I think that's why there's a weird little taste in our mouths missing from Phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's because none of it's interconnected yet.
Yeah. Cam's eating some popcorn snack mix with chocolate. It looks really tasty.
I got this stuff from Target. It's chunky chocolate, like the Wonder Shop popcorn.
About to start World War III over here with the trash talk to the Europeans and the British.
I will. If there's one thing
man.
I trash talk well, it's the war between us and you.
But yeah, drop your final predictions. The episode's going to drop in 2 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and do a sound test here.
Name this movie.
Okay.
You want to know the difference between us? I have class and you don't.
Parent Trap?
Yes, good.
Okay, my Disney Plus is not working right now for some reason, so I'm going to have to get on that and see if it works. Maybe I have to open Chrome. Here, I'm on the Resident. Hold on, we'll get it to work here. Cam will make it work if we have to have it that way.
What does that mean?
You have the magic touch on my computer. Look what I just typed in. Disney UGA.
You're so weird.
Disney Plus. Login. Who's watching? Chris is watching. What are we here for? Hawkeye. All right, let's do a little sound test. Go ahead and plug in your AirPods. Hello, Lewis.
Sound like you just called me Glenn.
Can't stay for the episode, but it'll be here until it drops. Very cool. Well, I hope you enjoy the episodes, Lewis. Let's see. Can't believe how much Marvel we got this year. Yeah, it's a crazy year for Marvel.
We're
Cam
so
is real life Kate. I agree.
So true.
She might have some videos coming out that further prove that.
That's the biggest compliment you could ever give me. If you ever want to get on my good side, just tell me I am Kate Bishop.
I'm adjusting mine first, and then I'll go yours.
Okay.
Okay, that's good for me. So now we'll go to you, which is Cam's AirPods.
Mm-hmm.
And you let me know when, okay? Can you hear it? Higher or lower?
That's good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go.
That music is fucking dope.
Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll go one earpod because all right, we're good there. All right, I think it's about to be out. It's out. Episode's out, guys. We're going to put the timer. Oh, shit. The timer, the whole thing.
Let me just do this.
Okay, cool. Fine by me, love. We're going to go timer in the background. So if you're watching on the replay, you can sync up there. But I'll give you guys a countdown in the chat. We won't really be engaging with the chat as much. So
my computer would turn on. That'd be really cute.
Sometimes it takes a second. Whoa.
Sorry. No, it wasn't out of anger. My backspace button is stuck.
Okay, cool.
Sticky keys.
We will be watching the episode, firing it up here in a second. But yeah, after the episode, make sure to stick around so we can get our post thoughts. We won't be engaging with the chat during the episode, but if you really want to get our attention, super chat's the way to go. Appreciate all you guys for being here, and we will talk afterwards. Let's get into this thing. We'll put up a timer beforehand, so don't worry about that.
I'll have it back here.
Timer's gonna be back there. Dark mode, oh yeah, dark mode's the way to go.
Give me a countdown, vibes.
Whoa, it's not out on my end yet.
Oh, okay.
There it is. It's only 44 minutes. It's called Echoes. All right, I'll give you the countdown. I'll pause it and I'll go. All right, 3, 2. When I say boom, okay? 3, 2, 1. Boom. You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Previously on. Do you think that we'll get a phone call with Clint's fam today? Is that
Probably.
I don't know if we will.
I do like how he tells his wife everything. Very solid relationship they have.
Yeah, they do. He's a family man. A John McClane. Yeah,
and it's funny because who has a bunch of swords lying around in their house?
Echo. No, I'm just kidding.
I saw people joke a bunch about her superhero landing.
Man. All right, we're humming along this time. I didn't do it last time, but we're doing it this time. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 Here we go. It just fades away. Thanos comes in. I'm playing.
Oh,
Young Kate
she's
Bishop?
back. She follows me on Instagram.
07. A year before Iron Man.
She follows me on Instagram. Well, I don't know if it's the same actress. It's probably not.
It's not. Even
That's
her,
Echo.
that's Young
That's
Echo.
Echo.
That's Young Echo, yeah.
Interesting. Good casting for younger characters.
I just got chills for some reason.
Because she's deaf.
Is it going to be her up pretty much? I bet it is, from her point of view.
Good, because I have no reason to like her. Right now, at least. So can she just like read lips? Because no one's doing sign language for this girl.
I think she can read lips, yeah.
Or barely. Is she about to write down the word hate?
Hate or have? I think hate, though.
Her name is Maya. Oh, so she's a little genius girl.
Oh.
I relate to that. Because either she reads words really well now, like as an adult, or not. Because the guy that talked to her at the end of the last episode, he goes, "We have them." And I'm like, please stop, learn sign language. Oh.
I'm assuming that's her father, right?
Yes.
So her dad is not Kingpin, which I heard some people speculating.
That could be. She's Kingpin's adoptive daughter, though.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You learn something new every day.
Does she look like she's the byproduct of a white man?
No.
A fat white man?
Not at all.
Oh, I love her dad. He seems precious. Dads make me cry.
Well, I have a gut feeling that they're teeing up to die, Cam. So get ready, please.
Oh my god. Can they stop killing off dads in this show?
One of a kind.
I'm sick of it.
That's sad.
I'm sorry. How much do you know of sign language? You don't know any? You don't know the alphabet?
No.
Christopher Thomas Bowie. I know the alphabet, and I know how to say F you, and I know how to sing the first verse and chorus.
I know how to say F you, actually.
Can I finish? And I know how to sing the first verse and chorus of One Thing by One Direction.
Nice.
I don't know why I learned that, but I did. Oh, she's also trained.
Cobra Kai crossover?
She's trained in karate, and Kate is trained in martial arts. Is there a difference? I do not know.
Tracksuit?
You're so smart.
Ooh. Tracksuit Mafia.
There's no way that.
Oh, the timer, Cam, the timer.
Oh, sorry. There's no way this motherfucker is the head of the Tracksuit Mafia. Although he definitely is, because of the tattoo on his neck.
That's Kingpin. That's Kingpin.
He's her uncle.
Yeah, Kingpin's in this app. That was his hand, 100%.
That was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
She has a prosthetic foot. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Is it going to transition?
Yeah, beat his ass.
Transition. Is it going to transition to
beat
her?
His ass, Echo.
It's going to transition her in the room. Nope, it's her fighting. Okay.
Yeah. If there's one thing I love, it's seeing women beat men's ass. I can never get enough of it. She's kind of cool. Oh, I read that she can mimic people's movements.
Very dope.
Like, which makes sense because that would make sense why her name is Echo. So she's Taskmaster with character development, is what I'm hearing. Except she doesn't have the thing where Taskmaster forgets, the whole like.
Ooh. Whoa.
Do we think
this is during the blip?
Is it?
Yes. That's why they've been gunning after the Ronin thing so hard.
Oh, gotcha.
She's Ronin's slaughtering her men.
Ronan's gonna kill her dad.
That would actually be some damn good like development though for her as a character.
No, Dad. No.
That is, I'm so happy they did that though. Like we don't get stuff like this often.
Oh.
You know what this reminds me of? Watching the tape of Bucky kill Tony's parents in a way.
You know what? I actually really like this because there are Clint apologists out there that defend. Like, listen, I do get that. Yes.
Here, let's soak in this moment real quick.
So sorry.
Another dad bites the dust in the MCU.
I'm sick of it. Can they keep a dad alive for once? And they're definitely probably going to kill Hank Pym. So we're just going to lose all of them. Hank Pym.
That was a phenomenal introduction, in my opinion. Like,
I know now
because
Marvel doesn't. Now I care about it.
I do, and Marvel doesn't really put heroes in the limelight like that, like in a bad way. You know what I mean?
Oh wow! So it's daylight already.
Time jump, yeah.
Or is it time? Yeah, I guess it was nighttime when she broke in there. That was a weird shot.
Yeah.
As I was saying though, there are Clint apologists out there, like his stands. They go on defend for him as Ronin or whatever, being like, oh, he only killed people that were bad people. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but they still have families.
Fair. Our time is in the background right now, for those asking, on the replay or in the chat. 8:55 in the episode.
She's so funny. Oh, she's on the wrong side. You know?
Of what?
Of Clint. He can't hear her on that side.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, Echo.
I think the end of this episode is a Kingpin face reveal because, I mean, they teed it up with a hand at the beginning.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I bet Soup screamed.
Probably did.
He can't hear her.
Does he not understand it fully? No, yeah, he doesn't.
Yes, interpreter. Thank you. was right. His name is Kazi. That is true. Ah! Well, he's fucked if they find out it's him. Me.
Yep. That's what I was going to say.
Oh. Oh, I know. Sophia just screamed. Oh, very symbolic. She killed him when she found him in Endgame. Ah. So Echo's got some anger issues. Why are you laughing?
I just am.
Literally? Do you not watch videos on how to get yourself out of kidnappings, girl? Do you not watch videos on how to get? Do you know you can do that with duct tape?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, fun fact: if you're ever kidnapped, which you won't be because you're a man, if they duct tape you, all you have to do is bring it downwards and into your chest like this,
Oh, okay.
and it rips right in half.
Oh, the timer.
Ow! That could have literally impaled him.
Well, hand-to-hand action
Yeah,
here.
kick his ass. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be cheering for Clint, aren't I?
I don't really know, honestly.
Oh.
I thought he was... Ooh. That one goes to the hearing aid. She gonna step on it?
Girl.
She's gonna step on it.
Probably. That's why at the car, he's like, no, you drive.
Yeah. You know what that's symbolic of?
Oh, I love her
when
shoes.
Zemo is smashing the serum in
I love her shoes, though.
Teftwas. Falcon or something.
It's kind of fucked up of her to get rid of, to ruin his property like that, though. Yeah, bow and arrow shit.
Ooh, a little bow and arrow sword fight. Why does this guy look like the knockoff Dane Whitman with his outfit?
Yeah, he does. His eyes are just a little too small. Oh.
Ooh, that was dope. Is he gonna cut through the duct tape on her hand? Oh, that was cool.
Get into it, Kate. I saw a video on TikTok the other day of people being like, who's gonna win in a fight? Kate or Yelena?
I take Yelena.
I would take
be a hell of a fight. We might see it.
I would take Kate if it was at full potential. And people are like, Yelena is literally trained like in the red room. Like, yes, I get that, but if Kate's at her full potential and like not being stupid.
This is dope. I like seeing him like hand to hand with the bow because we usually never see that. Mm-hmm. He's just shooting.
That was cool.
signature.
That was really cool.
Little no look, yeah. Ooh.
Absolutely crushing it. Ah! Ah! Oh, interesting.
This is the thing we saw on Disney Plus Day.
Yeah.
With context now.
That is me 100%.
Let's see when if there are any cuts. Like, when do the no cuts start?
Oh wow, he really can't hear anything. They didn't show us the audio going out like that in Disney Plus Day.
Ooh, you're right. Dun,
Tchaikovsky.
This is like all one take, unless they hit it.
It looks like a video game.
They had
I've
like
seen
hit
people.
unless they had hidden cuts.
So many people have been complaining about this shot and how the green screen looks like ass, and I'm like, literally cry about it. I hate when people complain.
I don't
about
think
stuff
it looks
like
bad at all right now.
It's just when it turns, like right there.
No, doesn't bother me.
This episode, the first two episodes were directed by a guy named like Rye Thomas or whatever. But this episode and the next three are shot by Bert and Bertie, which are the directors I met.
Very cool.
So that's
Very
why
cool.
if the shots feel different, it's because they're directed by different people. That's a like word for word out of the comics.
I love that shot so much.
I've seen better CGI than that. I grew purple.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, he's about to drive in reverse.
Or drive at them, honestly. No reverse, yeah. Reverse driving's fun.
I'm better at reverse driving.
Hit the timer real quick.
Where are they?
It's hard to tell, honestly. I think somewhere in New York, obviously, but I don't know.
The Bronx. I don't know. They're in some sort of borough.
Not the trees.
I kind of love this Kazi fella.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just do. Interesting trick arrows.
Yeah.
Some of them are stupid. Maybe driving in reverse this whole time. Yeah, I've seen better CGI.
Yeah, it's suspect at times, but I don't really get bothered by that too much unless it's like a character that's CGI.
Wait. Every single TikTok is gonna be about the shitty CGI because last week all the TikToks were about like how bad the typing is on the show or whatever. Like she literally just hitting like Q and S when she types, but she's typing full sentences.
We're about to get our signature shot from the trailer. After this episode, there really isn't much we've seen in the trailers except for that night fight at the rink, in my opinion, at the ice rink, which could be at the. Now we're running out of time. I don't think I'll do that this episode, but it could be.
What?
Because she's wearing a different suit. The night fight at the ice rink.
Oh no, yeah. I told you that already.
I know. I was just saying. You never know.
Not the Subaru. I thought they blew that van up. That's cool.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's dope.
No, because I've been thinking about
That's
that.
dope.
No, I honestly genuinely been thinking that people keep saying all the time, like Tony Stark's dead, Tony Stark's dead. I think Hank and Jeanette are about to be like the main providers of things for technology and outfit wise, because in the comics, Jeanette Van Dyne makes Spider-Gwen's suit, so they could easily make her somebody that makes suits in the MCU now. I hate her. Ah! Nice. What are they shooting at? They're already down. Nice. Plunger arrow. Solid.
That was a cool action sequence.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
I was thinking, where's Lucky?
Where's Lucky?
Oh yeah, he can't hear him. I forgot. It's funny how they said the same thing back to each other. They're a lot more similar than they let on. Rogers the musical.
I've seen too many snip edits of Hawkeye. It's really uncomfortable. Oh, an iconic outfit. She's gonna give him a heart attack, I think. Now how is he gonna hear his phone? That's my question.
I mean, he may have seen it light up.
No way she wrote that fast.
Yeah, that neat.
Well, all girls write neat, so. Oh, is he about to cry? I'll feel bad for him if he cries. I like how at the beginning of this episode, I'm like, oh, dads make me so sad, but Quint is a dad and I don't.
I feel bad for him.
I feel a little bad.
Why can't you just go get another hearing aid?
I don't know. Did you know that those pants she's wearing are Balenciaga pants? I hate her.
I'm assuming those are expensive pants, right?
Do you not know what Balenciaga is?
I know it from is it a Cardi B song?
Balenciaga is like Gucci. It's a very expensive
Yeah,
brand.
okay. Yeah, got a dip. Uncle is Kingpin. He's gonna show up at the end. I mean, I still stand by that.
I like his voice.
You like when he whisper talks, maybe? Is it soothing?
No, it's just, you know how some people just have like aesthetic voices?
I guess so, yeah. That's an iconic shot, I feel like, from the trailer, maybe.
No, not from, actually never from the trailer, just paparazzi shots.
That's right, actually.
It's actually really funny. Her hair just looks so silky.
Timer.
Oh.
Yeah. That's funny.
The way she said that just now kind of sounded like Rapunzel entangled.
A little, actually.
He's just so ugly.
Oh my God.
Like you're hearing.
We're friends.
Oh, this is funny.
Comic accuracy.
Yeah. What is she gonna do when she finds out it's him?
It's gonna be a crazy moment. Take a shot of cat, please.
Ooh. Valid. Also valid.
Fair.
I hate how her mom just doesn't care where she is.
Yeah, what?
You know what bothers me? You know those 2 dots on the side of her face? Those 2 moles?
Mm-hmm.
They airbrushed the shit of those out of her character poster.
Lucky! Oh, ooh, ooh.
She still has a name in that. Oh, sweet puppy.
Good puppy.
She called him hot. I knew that there was going to be a little something there. I absolutely knew it when it was just the 2 of them and she was still tied up. But I didn't want to say anything.
Guess everyone's hot in the MCU nowadays.
Hey, attractiveness is subjective.
He's definitely involved.
He's going to think he's crazy. She's so pretty.
And Yelena.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And Kingpin. Ooh. I don't know if you saw that building, but it looked like the Tipton Hotel from the Sweet Life.
Did not.
It was just the green. It was the green.
Chris and I were talking about this yesterday. My ability to know classical music freaks him out a little bit, especially because I know choreography in almost all of it. Nice ass penthouse. I'm gonna swing. Very Dear Evan Hansen of her.
Impressive. Very nice. We're getting to the end, close to the end of this episode, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll probably see Kingpin on the computer. Oh, doesn't what's his face have the Roman sword?
Yep, that's what I said in last week.
Now, how would she know his last name? But can you guys not hear
Who's in there?
somebody? Yes. We love a hacking queen.
Her dad's either still alive. It's Kingpin, Echo, or Yelena.
I think it's Jack.
Or Jack, or the mom, or 6 other people.
I love how the first thing you do is the dad being alive.
It's Jack, yeah.
That's the Ronin sword. I was just thinking, doesn't Jack have the Ronin sword?
That can't be the end. Underwhelmed. It's fine though. It wasn't a bad episode, but like that's it. There must be a post-credit scene. No. See, this is why I wish they released them all at once. And I said this in my original thing. Like, that's it. We gotta wait another week. It would have been more easy to consume as one. And I think there are some shows that are meant to be weekly and some that are meant to be one like mini series that dropped on like Netflix at once. And I think Hawkeye should have been dropped all at once. Do you agree? Still like a fine episode. I don't dislike it, but we got the cool action scene. We got a little bit of background on Echo and all that, but 3 episodes left. You know what I mean? It's interesting. That's it, though. I really thought there was going to be a little more to that one. Did you?
A little bit, but it's fine. I think Jack is, I guess, being really set out to be the villain.
I guess so, yeah.
Not the villain, but one of the villains.
This episode was pretty funny, I'd say. I like that they're actually tackling Clint's, like, not only his trauma, but the fact that he is not a role model because he's done some awful things. And I think it is good that he's aware of that. Subtitles say Jack. Yeah, Jack at the end. Abby says, no Yelena. Yeah, we got no Yelena. We got Kingpin's hand and references to him. So I feel like the plot didn't really progress. I agree. I think that in ways it did. But again, this is just what I like. This more than any other show is a movie in my eyes. And I think it's a disservice to it to split some of them up, actually. I think that I know they do it for money and all that, but I think this would have benefited from one single release because we're halfway through. We're halfway through.
At least make it a 3-week thing and you release 2 episodes every week.
Yeah. Something like that. No Yelena, no progress. I'm actually not going to disagree. Like, we got more info on Echo, but at the same time, we never got any progression on the mother and Jack, who were set up to be the main villains.
Well, we got a little progression on Jack.
A little, enjoyed it. Wasn't the best. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. I think we will have to reserve judgment till the final episode airs on Hawkeye and its placement with the rest of the MCU shows. Just because it's this more so than any others, in my opinion, is one we have to see the full thing.
I think that they're lucky that Kate is in the show because if it was just Hawkeye, this would be the worst Marvel show. I
agree, actually. She has the charisma to keep you engaged, but like Hawkeye couldn't carry his own show. That's why they brought her in. So it's kind of like that. Slower than WandaVision? No.
No. At least we went somewhere.
No. The first 4 episodes, the first 3 episodes of WandaVision really don't progress anything. They're just their own sitcoms. Episode 4 is a recap of the first 3 episodes from Monica's perspective. Episode 5 is when WandaVision kind of went up. I stand by the fact that I think we need we really need episode 4, I think, to like introduce Yelena or introduce something else. But I loved the opening with Echo. I agree, Abby. Like, that set her up so well. And that was gave me a feeling that the rest of the show hasn't, because it set her up as a compelling villain. She has motivation, right? Her father died at the hands of Ronin. She thinks Ronin's right in front of her. And it's rare to see heroes as villains, Like, we don't see the dark side of heroes. The most we see it is like someone like a Bucky Barnes type character who's had the trauma both ways. And I really got those vibes when we saw the beginning. I felt
she's got a bit of anger issues, though. She's got to get that under control.
I'm very confident Kingpin is the uncle. Yes, I think that showing the hand in the suit pretty much confirmed it, honestly.
Oh, that's 1,000,000% Kingpin if I've ever seen him.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Echo was really interesting for sure. We have a super chat from that Star Wars guy. This was my first watch party with you guys. I had a great time tonight and also loved that I'm going to swing from the chandelier reference. Definitely joining future ones. Thank you guys. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really dig the profile picture, by the way. That's dope.
Yeah.
And
He does a lot of cool Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, very cool. And I'm glad you enjoyed the watch party. I love doing these things. This one was a lot more fun than last week. I'll just be honest, because last week we'd already seen the episodes, so we could kind of react to this one, give our input and all that. But thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. And I agree. Echo is really interesting. I think Echo's out for revenge. I agree. So she's bloodthirsty. Not bloodthirsty, but wanting to take down Ronan. I feel like she's got the Uncle Kingpin character kind of has the reins, though. I feel like they should have maybe ended with him, but now I think next episode is going to end with him.
Next episode is going to dive into Jack a bit more.
Yeah, and I think that Kingpin we'll see his face in next episode, because if they don't, then we only have like 40 plus 80 minutes after that to dive into it. So
what if
we have 3 episodes to wrap the show up that hasn't really started yet.
What if Kingpin is one of those, how like back in older like cartoons where they would have characters that you just see like this for forever? You never see their face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can see them doing that with Kingpin.
Oh man, that'd be something else. I want to know more about Kazi and Echo. I think we're gonna continue to get more.
I like Kazi.
I don't really care about him.
I think he's funny.
Let's see. I feel like Kate kind of knows he's Ronan. Low key. Like not really, but
No,
I thought at the table she was gonna be like.
She would have asked him if she thought it was him. So I genuinely think she doesn't think it's him.
Fair. At the table, I really thought that she was gonna be like, "Yo,
it's you."
It's you. Yeah.
The thing about Kazi is I feel like he's gonna end up having a soft spot for Kate.
Second time in Phase 4 we have a deaf character, right? I think so, yeah.
Yes, we have 2 deaf characters and 1 hard of hearing character.
Makari, right?
Yes.
And yeah.
Echo.
Yeah, very cool. How far they'll take the show, yeah. You make a really good point, because I think this might just be another
moment that happens every fucking time Marvel comes out with a TV show where everyone thinks they're going to go further than they actually are. And then everyone's let down just because they think they're going to bring in like everything into the show, but they never do.
You might be onto something with that, Cam.
I never want to think that they're going to go up and beyond. I never thought that with WandaVision. That's why me and Stoops made a $5 bet, and I won because Stoops was like, "Oh,
Toby,
Doctor Strange is the bunny, the fly is Mephisto," and I'm like, "You sound stupid." No offense, love you
though. Of course, thank you again for the support of that Star Wars guy. Kate's totally amazing. Yeah, she's carrying the show on her back. She's carrying the show. Yes, this is Kingpin, I believe. It was a bigger hand, and it was the suit.
He looked exactly like he did in Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Kazi is not the mom. Kazi is the white guy that was standing next to Kate when she was.
The Dane Whitman knockoff. That's who he is. That's what I'm going to call him.
Kazi's the interpreter.
Yeah. Kazi goes by the Clown in the comics. Very interesting.
I just said he's funny.
This is my favorite show so far, just because I loved seeing them both in action, but also love the father figure role with Clint. Fair.
I do think the episodes are getting better as they go on. I was more engaged.
Yeah, I agree, because we got to see like the trauma, like I said, not trauma, but like the demons being exercised through Clint.
I also just think like we are so used to being able to binge shows. Like watching week to week is something that we're still not used to, and it's not something that we enjoy. So like when an episode happens and it's like, oh, we have to wait a whole other week to see what happens next, everyone's always going to feel a little bit let down. But I think if you look at it like objectively, I think this was a pretty good episode. Great action, great character development.
Yeah. I'm just very anti week to week for certain stories. Like for example, like for Loki, I was fine waiting, I feel like. But for this, not.
I think a part of it is like obviously theorizing and talking about the episode before it happens is a thing that's always going to happen, and there's not something there, you can't stop doing that because that kind of takes the fun out of it. Mm-hmm. But I think the whole like, oh, what do you think's going to happen? I think Kingpin's going to show up. I think Elena's going to show up. And then when that doesn't happen, you're let down. But if you don't rely on any of that happening, the end of this episode was actually pretty cool because now we know for a fact that Jack is sus. And Jack literally is holding a knife to Clint's head.
Yeah.
And he's not just holding any knife. He's not just holding any sword. He's holding the Ronin sword.
I mean,
his throat.
Yeah, I mean, like that is cool, but I think I think it was the spoiler review or the watch party or both. I was like, he had the sword, so he killed him. So it's like it's not that. It's like yes, it confirms it, but like we already knew this in a way.
He has multiple swords. They made that a point in the second episode to talk about how he collects
swords. He's also the fencing. So they kind of like we kind of knew when the moment Armand was killed with the blade, it was like it was him probably, or the mom. There was a little bit of speculation for the mom, so that's cool.
Yeah. But we're gonna figure out why he's weird because we know the Tracksuit Mafia is like a mafia, and we know why the Tracksuit Mafia are the villains because they're after Ronin. But what the fuck is up with Jack? 3
episodes to let us know. We'll see if they nail it or not. They have had a track record of not, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, what do you feel about him being called hot? The question I've highlighted on screen.
Sorry, it took me a
second. You're good.
Yes, I think that was funny. And it's funny because when they were both standing there, in my head, I was like, but I didn't want to say anything because I just didn't. But I think it's funny. I think that's a very 22-year-old girl mindset to think.
I'm looking through the chat here. Yeah, pretty much Kingpin confirmed at this point.
No, that was definitely
like 1,000% him.
There is no way that was not Kingpin.
Yeah, absolutely. This one should have been released all at once. Or yeah, this is the one that I feel the strongest in that it should have just been all at once, more so than any others.
No, I agree.
It's a movie just chopped up. I mean, we've seen that they're picking up right where they left off. So pretty much for the most part.
Sophia's finished.
Very nice.
Sophia, how did you feel with your little Black Widow references?
Is that your friend Sophia or another Sophia?
Yeah, Sophia.
The weather outside is frightful. I'm too tired to think right now. Fair. It's 3:41 a.m. where I am. Leilani says, I'm not getting my expectations up. I just enjoy it. For example, if Toby and Andrew show up in No Way Home, I'll be happy. If they don't, I will still be happy. Having expectations ruins a lot of stuff sometimes. Fair. Maybe they shouldn't have announced Yelena's in the show, in my opinion, then, because announcing someone's in the show, people are going to be waiting for them to show up. And announcing them in a show and teeing, actually, no one, I'm going to make this a video. Putting Hawkeye in the post-credit scene of Black Widow makes it seem, to me and everyone, I think, makes it seem exactly like Yelena's going to be a presence in the show. So I can't blame anyone for being upset that she hasn't shown up halfway through yet, because they teed her up to be like not the main villain, but like that to be a main plot point of the show. I
think she's definitely next episode.
Yeah, we'll see. If not, people will get upset, and I'll reserve judgment. I'll say if she doesn't show up until the finale, I will be upset. But I think she'll show up in episode 5, and Kingpin is pretty. I mean, it's him.
I mean, I'm down for them to confirm a Hawkeye season 2. I really am.
I'm not opposed with Kate headlining. Yeah,
because someone commented this on my TikTok the other day. They're like, "Do you think Kate's gonna?" I mean, it was one of those people that I guess that doesn't really know much about Marvel, but they're like, "Is Kate only gonna be in the TV shows, or is she gonna be in the movies too?" And I was like, "Well, she's definitely gonna be in the movies at some point." But then I was thinking about it. I was like, "When is a good time to bring her in?" I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Let's see. This was what waited till last. I agree. They better not pull a Ralph Boner. That was horrific. Yeah. One of the worst things ever. Highly upsetting. Sasha's in here. Oh, how you doing, Sasha? That has to be Kingpin, right? Yes, 1,000%, 1,000%. The suit, the hand, everything. It's Kingpin. It's Kingpin. Ooh, Kingpin is the 6th villain for No Way Home would be fire. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I doubt it, but it would be. I still am holding on to hope that we get Vulture or Mysterio in that 6th spot. Or there's just 5 and they're screwing with us. A bit heartbroken about the line where they're sitting down at the table, but we are all right.
She's talking about where he said, you have to sacrifice things and you lose things forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's funny that Sophia's mind went to Black Widow.
Mine
first.
actually did second. I was like hearing, and then
Really?
yeah, I said when I said if you look back, I said people when I was like Black Widow
I said like your hearing,
or like Tony or other people too. But you know,
I just thought he meant his hearing.
yeah, like if they just didn't announce the cast for like smaller roles like that, I think it would have been cooler. Because if you go to IMDb, which is not the most reliable, originally it said that Florence Pugh is in 6, and then it said 4, and now it's going to say 3. So I think eliminating things like that would be good for people's expectations.
It's not like Marvel officially ever announced it, did they? I think it was just
I think they might.
It was just rumored.
Well, like
people
they
right after
I mean,
post-credit scene.
That's if that's stupid if they don't put her in the show.
I know. I think she is going to be in it, but I'm saying like Marvel didn't announce it. It was announced by maybe like MCU Direct, but
I think it was confirmed. I can't find where, but someone do the research actually. Yeah, she needs to show up next step. I agree. We're running out of time.
Sophia's pissed.
M-I-A-M-I running out of time. We gotta go. I know. The next gen of Avengers. We'll see. Yeah, that would be pretty dope.
Advent calendar. I can open my chocolate. I have an advent calendar now.
Kate Bishop will probably show up again in MCU if they make a Young Avengers movie or show.
That's so far
yeah.
away.
Aren't they going to have a...
That's years away. Haley Steinfeld will be in her 30s by then. She's 25.
Are they having the fella, is it the nephew of Isaiah Bradley? Is he going to be like...
Elijah?
That's his name. I couldn't think of it. Angelica, Elijah.
Wait, Elijah or Isaiah?
Isaiah is the older fella.
Oh, thank you. Yes, then it's Elijah.
I'm supposed to be up in an hour for school. Yeesh.
Yeah, I have class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave at 6 o'clock when Chick-fil-A breakfast opens, and I'm going to go straight to studio and just, like, do all my shit.
Go for it. I feel a sneeze coming on right now. Hold on. Hopefully it goes away. Everyone, time to open my Funko Advent calendar. Very nice. Cam's going to open her chocolate sometime. Yelena was announced in the D23 announcement of the show, I think. Yeah, it's announced. We can check the history books, but it's somewhere out there. What do you think the credit scene will be of No Way Home? Something with Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, no.
It might be Strange going to Wanda. Loki, maybe. It could be anything. It's hard to say because who really knows at this point. That movie could end on a massive cliffhanger, and it's going to have multiversal implications. She will definitely be in the movie. She's huge for everyone. If you're referring to Kate, I think she'll show up in a movie at some point, but
no, she
which
definitely
one?
Is, but I'm saying like they could easily. It's so much easier to, I think, create a show than to create a movie. I genuinely think it takes so much more work to create a movie. So like they could easily just do a season 2 of Hawkeye, and like continue the story with Yelena and Hawkeye and Kate and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. How dare you put that post-credit scene in Black Widow and then not put Yelena in the show? Facts.
I'm gonna find the thing for you guys of what I think Yelena.
Do it.
It looks like in Hawkeye.
Sasha says if you go to this Instagram, I can't pronounce the name, so there it is, Alakwa, I believe. There's a screenshot of her, Free, and Florence being listed as cast members. Yeah, they're in it. Florence is 1,000% going to be in this, and sooner rather than later, hopefully. But at the same time, with the current story they're setting up, it almost feels like she doesn't. It feels like she doesn't belong in a way. I don't know how they're going to get her in the story. We'll
Everybody, attention, please. There's a shot on a roof that looks like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we go from left to right, we have Echo, who is running towards something.
Hold it up close. It'll probably focus. You hold it right up on it.
This is Echo running towards something. Here's Kate shooting something. And then if we pan over a little bit, there's this creature, right?
Masked.
Whoever may she be, right? Now hang on a second. Hear me out. You can't tell me that those two outfits don't heavily resemble each other, right? And we know that her Funko Pop is her, and then there's her with a mask, which is the Chase Funko Pop. And
Yeah, she's in the show. Then that confirms she's in the show. The Funko Pop list.
Oh no, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I know she's in the show. I was just curious if Marvel was the one that made the announcement. Here's her from another angle with Kate looking at her.
That might be episode 5.
You can't tell me that suit doesn't look.
Because when's Kate gonna get her new suit?
You can't tell me that suit doesn't look a lot like that.
Fair. When's Kate gonna get her new suit?
I don't know. I don't know who she's gonna get it from.
We have 3 episodes left.
We need to talk about the arrow that says Pym on it.
Yeah.
Hello?
Makes sense after Hawkeye shot an arrow with Ant-Man himself on it, I think. Yeah, Kevin might have announced it. Yeah. It's out there. He's in it. Or she's in it.
Guys, please, I'm sure there was an announcement. I was just speculating. It's okay.
Cam is just she's a hater, guys. She's a hater.
I'm not a hater. I was just saying.
I'll find an announcement for you.
No, I don't think Val will give her a suit because she has the suit in a lot of shots.
Click what you were talking about because I didn't. Are you referring to something? Okay, thank you.
I don't think Val will give her a suit like John Walker because if you think about it, John Walker's new suit was never advertised in like stills and promotions that Marvel Studios would post, but Kate's new suit is. So her new suit definitely comes from somewhere. We've seen shots of it in the trailer. So like I think it comes from somebody. I really want them to bring Jeanette Van Dyne into the equation. I want her to be the one that makes suits. It probably won't be for Kate, but I think in general, like I think in the future. What are you laughing at?
You know what I'm laughing at. Say that name again.
Wait, am I messing it up?
Say it. Just say it.
No, tell me.
Oh my gosh.
Stop it.
Whoa. I say Janet, but you said Jeanette, and it threw me off in the show. I was like, I didn't know there was a Jeanette Van Dyne, but then I was like, oh, it's Janet. You can say it however you want. That's like saying Pamela instead of Pamela.
No, it's Jeanette.
Okay. You're right. Janet. Jeanette. I don't know. You can say however you want. It doesn't matter. Potato, I guess. Will Mephisto or Nightmare ever be in the MCU? Maybe Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? Perhaps. I feel like almost it would be impossible for them to put Mephisto in there now. It would break the internet, obviously, because of its former ties with the theorizing for WandaVision. Nightmare, more likely, maybe. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely Yelena, but I don't know for Kate for movies. She could be in like the 4th Cap movie, maybe. Who knows?
I'm trying to find someone saying her name.
The Pimera was lit. I agree. A lot of people complain about the CGI, and there were a few moments where it was bad, but it didn't really take me out of it. I want Kate Bishop to have sunglasses like she does in the comics. We'll see. But yeah, any final questions or comments about the show or predictions for when we'll see Yelena? Drop those in the chat and then we'll wrap it up.
I say next ep.
For Yelena?
Uh-huh.
I pray. I hope. I really hope. It would make sense. I think we'll get a Kingpin face reveal next episode or the next. I mean, we already know he's in it now because of, reports, but also his hand pretty much confirms it. I mean,
listen, that shot is incredibly
yeah.
I don't know if symbolic is the right word, but that's that. Like, there is no way that's not him. I'm sorry, that's definitely him.
Yeah. Really hope we get Yelena next week. I agree.
I think maybe they'll search Yelena up in the database, or Yelena will come up in the database.
Yeah.
There's something up with Kazi now too because of the thing that he works for that they found. I forgot what it was called already.
Me too. Oh man, it's 3:52 in the morning, so we're gonna wrap this up. Expect a spoiler review of the episode later on my YouTube channel. Hopefully around like 5 a.m. Eastern, I can get it up actually. But that's gonna do it. We'll be back next week with a watch party for episode 4. We're halfway through Hawkeye. It's time flies, I guess, but I stand by the fact they should have dropped the show all at once. I know they do it for the money and prolonging it, but
I think
for the benefit of the story, they should have dropped it all at once.
I think they could have done at least 2 episodes every week.
Fair. Or just, 3 parts and just combine the 2 episodes into, one long thing, like a 3-part miniseries. Who knows? But I am going to head out. We are going to head out. Thank you guys again for the support in the chat. I appreciate you all. Thank you. We'll be back next week with the watch party for episode 4 as well as the spoiler review. And again, expect that spoiler review. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you know right when that spoiler review is up. We'll break down the episode for you guys and everything. But we'll see you guys next week. It's December, 25 days till Christmas.
It's the most
wonderful time of the year.
Peace.
Peace.
With the kids jingle belling.